Hi everybody. This grancabrio has come to me for, you guessed it, sticky buttons. We're going to tear this car down and I'm going to make a couple of videos on how to do this properly so you don't actually damage the interior. And I don't think I've ever done a door card on one of these before. So we're going to start with the door card. So here it goes. The main difference on the door card between a granturismo and a grancabrio is this bit here. On a granturismo, there's another bit that goes here, and that's the airbag. Grancabrios do not have that. As you can see, this is flush. They don't have that other piece. On a Granturismo, when you take the door card out, you have to undo your battery. You have to disconnect it, so you disconnect the airbag. Otherwise, you might have a some sort of an electric surge, and your airbag will go off. That's not a good thing. So these ones here, you don't have that issue. Very simple to take out. I'm going to take you through it step by step, showing you exactly where all the screws and bolts are. I'm going to actually time this to see how long it takes me to do this for one door card. It's so easy to do these things. You'd be amazed. Anybody can do this. So here it goes. Start with this side first. We're obviously in the UK, so this car is a right-hand drive car. But I'm going to start with the passenger side. Now, people from around the world, it's exactly the same thing. There's no difference. Just everything is just the other way around. As you can see, this one here, no, actually no, it's very sticky. You need very basic tools for this job. This comes off. This comes off. This comes off. And you got a whole bunch of bolts hidden behind it and everything else. So I'll show you how I take these off. Anybody can do this. One thing you've got to know, use plastic praying tools. Do not use screwdrivers, otherwise you'll just ruin your door card. Very basic plastic praying tool. Just put it behind here and just, you hear it go pop. That's not broken, it just pops out. And just continue on. Continue on. Now these cars, they get sticky, so there's no screws on this. Everything is just basically pops out. See how simple this is? Once you get a little bit going, the rest just pop out. It's that simple. I always leave the bits in the back of the car. You expose 1, 2, 3 bolts there. Very simple. There's another bolt here. So this little thing comes off. There's another bolt. They're all exactly the same size. So for now, we put this aside. There's another bolt in there. Basically the same way with the praying tool. Just take this off. It's a two-hand job. So I'm gonna have to put the camera down for a second, but it's basic. Just this bit here, it's not screwed in or anything, it just clipped in. This out. Now some genius has gone in there before, broken the tabs on this, and then on the way back, glued the heck out of this. It's not supposed to be like that. This took an effort to take out. Guys, if you are careful with this, nothing will break. This just snaps out. It's got these little tabs to it. There's 3 of them, 1, 2, and 3. Nothing will break, it just comes out. If you're not careful, then you'll start breaking stuff. And the person that has to go in there after you will just basically cuss you out. So don't glue it. Next to take out is this. Again, praying tool, it's a two-hand job. This is very easy. Guys, when you put this back on, make sure this rubber is back on the outside. It's a bit tricky to put it back on, but it's not difficult. See how the rubber just sits on top of this? Make sure it goes in back like that. Again, this is just clipped in. It just comes out. Two-handed job. So no glue there, thank God. There's 2 clips, 1, 2, which is at the bottom, 1 and 2. And there's a guide pin, which is this, goes in there. Simple. This is your Twitter. Now my suggestion is you unplug this, take this out of the plug and just put this aside. You don't need to be faffing with this. So now everything's exposed. You've got a bolt here, one here, one here, one there. You've got one in there, you got one in there, and you've got two Phillips screws in here as well. Before you take this off, you have to wind your window down, because the door card, once you take it off, once it's loose, it has to go like that to lift up. And with the glass there, that's going to be very tricky. So make sure your window is down before you try and take this off. I'm going to undo the screws here, and I'm going to show you how to lift that out. To undo these screws, it just takes a 5mm hex. This is a 5mm hex, nice and easy. Now, my suggestion to you is do not use any power tools. They're not really bolted in that tight, so you don't need to use power tools on this. Just be patient and do it with hand. Also, when I take these off, I put them on the floor here in the order that they are, because they're all different lengths. Size-wise, they're the same, but they're all different lengths. Because when I take the door card off, I just put the screws back in, so we know exactly what goes where. There's no confusion, there's no mistakes. I'll show you. See what I've done here is screw, 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 screw. See the shape? It's the same as this. It's one here, and then the three, and then going down one and another one. So when I take this door card off, I'm going to put these screws back in, so there is no confusion. Now these are the bolts here. There are, as I said, two screws here, two Phillips. There we go, there's one, and there's another one there. Those come off as well. Obviously they're the only two Phillips that go on this. So I've wound the window down, all the screws are off. Now the door card is still held in place with these poppers. Take a heavier praying tool and then just pop the poppers. Just go in. There we go, that's it. Once you do one, see that? The rest will just come off. Undo the whole thing, like so. Again, it's a two-man job, so, I mean two-hand. So the whole thing is loose now, as you can see. Grab this and just pull up. It might give you a bit of a resistance because there's a metal channel here that goes like a upside down U that goes into a rail. So this might give you a little bit of a resistance, but that's all it is, because it has to be kept in place. So don't worry about that. Just be patient with it, be persistent with it, and don't just lose your patience and yank it off. Otherwise you'll start breaking stuff. Nice and simple. Now, next tip, got a shoebox. You might wonder, why would I have a shoebox here? The shoebox is so that when you take the door card off, you don't want to be just leaving the door card on the floor. You want to tilt it to its side and lean it on the shoebox so you don't scratch or damage your door card. But before you do that, see that cable there? That's for your door handle. You have to undo that. It's actually quite simple to do. Let's get leverage here. This, it's a two-handed job again. So if I can do it with one hand. Nope, it's a two-handed job. This comes out of this channel here. This just comes out. It's very simple to do. So as you can see, the door card is completely loose, of course minus the wires. Now before you disengage the cables, wind your window up, because once you disengage the cables off of this, the windows will not work. Okay, so first things first, this has to get undone. See this gray tab here? Gray tab, there's a little tiny little tab there. It gets pushed in. See that there? Gets pushed in, so you can take the whole thing out. It's very simple. Once this gray thing becomes loose, then you can actually unplug that. Again, it's a two-handed operation. All right, so once you take this off, put this gray thing back in. You don't want to be losing this, otherwise this eventually might come off on you at some point through vibration and everything else. Then you've got 2 plugs going in to the bottom of the window controller. So this is what they look like. This one here, you just press the little tap here and this moves back. See that? And it automatically takes the plug off. One hand, just 2 fingers, very simple. This one here is a bit more of a challenge. So you have to be very careful with this. You don't want to be breaking this. And just slowly take it out. If it's stuck on you a bit too much, use a bit of DW40. But this will just come out. There's no tabs, there's no locks, nothing like that on this one. This will just slip out. So here we go. So the door card is now completely off. Once you take this out, you can just unclip these, releases this cable and take it out. And then now your door card is completely off of the car and you can put it aside. Now this took me 15 minutes. That's all, just 15 minutes to do. The other side is exactly the same, no difference. Piece of cake. Anyone can do this. And that's how it's done. As you can see, I've screwed everything back in, so I know exactly what screws go where. There's no confusion as to what size goes where or anything like that. And I've just rested the cable on this. So now we can close the door, we can get on with us, get on with our whatever else we're doing. And that's it, this door is done. No more than 15 minutes. Very simple.